Tatum and Porzingis.
So if you're going to avoid that, maybe it's better to change the trade rules to avoid those kinds of incentives. But Dallas really, I think if they could do that over again and absorb the fine, they would want it to be double the amount, the way that Derek Lively looked, the way that he played.
Well, and fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than...
A teenage runner. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone. Every stolen by Holiday. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way, and Brown throws it down.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees
He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Lively sets a screen for Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 5. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Washington. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And it's going to...
From downtown, and Kyrie Irving, good for 3.
They're homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams.
For whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the
outside, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
the athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
And that one's good, Tatum.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside Irving, 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. The deep 3 from Tatum. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo! Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
What a performance for Jason. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an inside, so I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Shireman in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. Report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Here's Dinwiddie, and that one is stuffed right through.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height.
He dominated the backboard.
Now, here's Tatum. Trailing by 2. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Now, here's Tatum. He had 28 points in the win against Washington. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Golden State Warriors. They grabbed their own miss. Dinwiddie with the bucket. He has 6.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 18. Three-pointer does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. .29 left now here in the second. And here is Doncic. He's got 7. 5 to shoot. And they double up Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, punched in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. So, a pressing question. Hustle D. Jeremy wants to know, will Shaq's career as a DJ surpass his basketball? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the center position. Now White, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of.